Welcome. Yes, you're in the new Providence. When niggas get to snapping like they got no common sense. When we approach with confidence, we go with confidence. Cause I'm consistent enough to throw the hardest to the fence.
And yeah, bitch, I'm on top of my game. So when you take my picture, put it in a superstar frame.
Now I get steady looks, cause I got heavy push. A playmaker with the rock, no Reggie Bush. Yeah, the Betty look kinda like a heavy book. They ready shook cause they already heard the hook.
Beer
Yeah, bro.
bros, y'all know what time it is. Cody over there on the icy drinks, which is cool because we trying to keep it icy. It's carbonated. We'll let that float for the show. You know what I'm saying? We all float down
So
here.
I am,
But
so
I
I
guess we
am.
just clowning around, you know what I'm saying? And I'm using all these Stephen King puns. Yes, it's Halloween month. Here we go. Cause I am it. You know what I'm saying? I'm it, but ain't no clown, ain't no Pennywise. I'm gonna help y'all get y'all dollars a little bit smarter. Let's get this popping. I got my boy here to break down this Thursday night football game. I got my guy Jay Reeves the Gambler.
Beer Bros, we back in the building, about to get my Freddy Krueger on this Halloween, baby.
Wow. I don't know why I did that, but it felt right. All right, and well, and also my guy Silly C with the numbers.
It's your boy
It's
Ram.
your boy.
Let's
Hey,
get it.
I got a couple numbers. 1, 2, Reese coming for you. There we go. There we go. 3, 4. Better bet some. Nah. Don't bet no more. Because this is Beer Bros. We are your weekly bad decision. Thank you for tuning in, and let's dive into this football game, man. We got the Chicago Business, the Bears, visiting the Washington Football Commander Team Skins.
Come
And
on.
and well, they're going to Washington. They're going to Chocolate City to get it popping, man. This game's got a lot of different headlines in it. We got some struggling quarterbacks. We got some stats with Justin Fields that have never been seen in the history of quarterbacking. Some stats in Carson Wentz, which is just like, what's going on, man? There is a MIA on Gibson, McKissick. Like, where y'all at, man? Is Johan Dotson gonna be back for this game? Where's Komet? Like, what's going on? I'm curious to see where they're gonna land in some of this fantasy conversation. But before we get there, let's go ahead and toss it over to Jay Reeves. What is Vegas saying about this game?
Actually, we have the Washington Condoms heading to Chicago, and they got this sitting at a nice little pick 'em. So it's plus 100 for the Washington Commodes and minus 118 for the Bears. And we got it sitting at a hefty over under 37 and a half. Let me get
Whoa.
this kicked off. Let me get this kicked off, guys. This game is a real stinker. And like my beloved Bears, it's like, yeah, we'll be sitting down and watching this game, but we may be in just for a real egg of a game, man. With that being said, man, I don't know, Cody, what you thinking about this game?
I don't know. You know, this game, uh, with that over and like with the over under right now sitting at 37 and a half, I think it's just going to be a real stinker. Uh, we have 100, one minus 116 for Chicago money line, and then 100 for Washington, the Commandos. So I just don't really see much. I mean, there's McLaurin, you got Wentz, Fields, Montgomery. I just don't see much in this game. I just don't see it.
Man, I don't know, man. Like, I don't see a ton either, man. But I do see two teams that lack on the discipline side of the execution and whatnot. And the thing that comes with that when you're not executing or being disciplined, playing, just do your job. You know what I'm saying? When you're not doing that, things that come with that is big plays, man, big mistakes. I could see several big plays in this game, whether they're defensive, special teams, maybe a muff punt, maybe a turnover or something on a short week going to that FedEx field. I don't know if it's still called that, but I know a lot of people historically, that's the ACL terror out there. So, I mean, going out to that field, it could be rough. Speaking of fields, Justin has not been the best as a professional, but he hasn't been trash either. You take away the monsoon game, there has been some really good stuff. I think his skill players have been letting him down, but we're starting to see some stars come from that Chicago backfield with just the way they're able to rush through their offense and whatnot. And I am seeing something there with that offensive line. They're young, but I do think they're strong and they're building it the right way in the trenches. Carson Wentz, I don't trust that. I don't trust that ginger man. I just don't know what to do, man. But he's making a lot of these skill positions lack. I want to see where Scary Terry and all these fools fall on this chart. Let's talk about it. Silly C, go ahead and break down the top 10 players, fantasy wise, from this game, and let's get it going. We'll share that screen. Boom.
Yeah,
Let's get it
so
popping.
this would be a new little format. So it'll be the top 5 players, but 2 from each team, and you guys will tell me who you expect to outperform. So at number 5, we got the Bears defense of Logan Thomas.
Regardless of what leagues you're in, defenses are normally the safer play. You don't really see defensive going against skill positions often in these fantasy rankings, but that's how stinky this game is. So, Jay Reeves, what's your thoughts?
Ooh, can I just pass?
Oh no, I think they passed gas on this whole little fantasy list. Let's go into
Hey,
player seven
hey,
and eight.
hey, that's why I said egg of a game, man. Because you know when you eat egg, you start passing gas. So I'm saying,
Oh man,
Number
it
4 on the
real
team, we got
sticky.
Antonio Gibson and Cole Kmet.
Man, Jay Reese.
yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get this kicked off, man. Antonio Gibson is about to catch a major backseat to the boy Brian Robinson, who just got back on the field, man, after a tragic incident. But I think it's going to be Brian Robinson and the J.D. McKissick show. So I'm gonna have to give this one up to Cole Kmet, who has been putting in a little bit of work, but not very much with that small pie that Justin Fields is passing for.
Yeah, man, it sucks because as somebody that drafted Gibson, I expected more from him this year. But you can obviously see that they're scapegoating somebody in that Washington offense, and they're not going to put Wentz in any harm's way. So I guess they're going to give the blame to Gibson just for the ineptitude of that offense. Cole Kmet has been disappointing as well as Cody's first 4 players he's listed. So let's see if we can get the disappointment out of our life. Silly C, give us 2 more.
And number 3 for each team, we got Curtis Samuel and Darnell Mooney.
Reese.
Man, here's the thing right here. Darnell Mooney was a major upset. Had to get snipped right off the
Flippy.
team. He hasn't really been putting in much production since, man. He's got a few yards, a handful of catches, not very much. But the boy Curtis Samuel has came on strong after missing all of last year. Curtis Samuel is actually looking like the number 1 receiver over Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson. Curtis Samuel is putting in work. I'm
Mm,
gonna have to take Curtis.
agreed.
Curtis Samuel, he can do it and talk about helping supplement with some of the run game problems. Curtis Samuel is one of those talented offensive weapons that you could use in the backfield, bring him out the backfield, and he'll help the run game in that aspect. I think in this case, these are the breaks, and Curtis is about to blow.
I see
Y'all
what you
like
did
it.
there.
Y'all so late.
I see what you
Y'all
did there.
so late.
Then we got Scary Terry and David Montgomery.
Mm. Finally, we're getting off into some slight star power here. These are 2 dudes who you could easily put in your daily fantasy lineup just for the Thursday night game, man. Scary Terry. He's been real lackluster this year. Like I said, been outshined by Curtis Samuel and Jahan Dotson. He's looking like the number 3. It's kind of funny. Once fools get paid, just seem like they just lay up. And the boy David Montgomery, he's always putting in that production on the ground, man. He's a really good pickup for your DFS, man. Get David Montgomery in your lineup. Skip on Terry McLaurin.
I don't know, man. Normally, like in my younger days, if there was internet and social medias and interwebs, I might have slid in some DMs. But right now, I'm sliding all the way out of this DM. David Montgomery, get him the hell out of here. I could see that porous pass defense of the Chicago Bears giving up big games to both Curtis Samuel and Scary Terry. It's Halloween month. Why wouldn't we get a little scary? Who's the top players?
That obviously goes to the quarterback position, Justin Fields and Carson Wentz.
Well, Lord.
Man, Justin Fields has been real lackluster as of late, but he has been showing glimpses of he could actually get some production done on the ground and throwing the ball. But I don't know who's calling these offensive plays. They look real bad out here on these streets. Carson Wentz is real lackluster too. The shoe has fallen off after the first couple weeks. He looked really good, man. Everybody was copping him up, putting him on fantasy teams. I never believed in him. So this one here, man, this is just disgusting. This is all over this game, man. I guess I'm gonna have to roll my boy Justin Fields.
Man, this shit is trash, man. I don't know how to save that fantasy list because there was some solid players. I don't know how to save it. I guess we'll just play a little game, man. Justin Fields or the field. All right, so in this game, who you taking, Justin Fields or Carson Wentz, Silly C?
I think in this game, Justin Fields, he's just not proved enough to me. I think Carson Wentz, he's pretty trash, but at least he's a little less trash than Fields right now. Fields will get better,
Whole
but I
bunch of
got Wentz.
All right, man. A lot of people are struggling at quarterback position, so let's see, Justin Fields or Russell Wilson, Jay Reese.
I seen a little bit more production out of Russell Wilson, even with a bum shoulder. So I'd go Russell Wilson.
All right, both of these
Justin
players have
Fields.
showed some promise, and they're both former first round picks. Geno Smith, Marcus Mariota, or Justin Fields. Silly C.
Gino.
Gino, definitely. Gino is balling right now.
Gino
And
balling.
if he had a better defense, his team would be winning a lot of games. He's putting up a lot of points.
And this is just to disrespect Jay Reese's Chicago Bears. So Justin Fields or sit somebody at quarterback and start Taysom Hill at tight end.
Man, and to be totally honest with you, I would
All
just
right, all right. I'll sweeten it. I'll sweeten it. Justin Fields and Cole Kmet or no starter at quarterback and Taysom Hill at tight end this weekend.
Who does New Orleans play?
Nah, it don't even matter, bro. If you ready to disrespect your team, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, Taysom Hill.
New Orleans plays Cincinnati.
No quarterback. No quarterback. Oh my God. Really see. You got anything to say about the moral of the story for Thursday night game? It's put, but I hope we made it entertaining.
Yeah, no, it's pretty put, but
What?
yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's just us trying to make some whack shit entertaining, man. I hope you can make your whack work week entertaining and then just get your wallet fat on the weekday, because, man, we about to get it popping, man. Thirsty Thursday. Y'all know what time it is. Beer Bros, your weekly bad
Here,
decision.
bro, baby.
Subscribe to the channel.